Hi guys, welcome to another installment of Kaki Gnomes. Today it's just me alone because I'm gonna be unpacking or trying stuff from a super duper special package that I got all the way from Chile. A shout out to my friend Fran who visited me here last year. She came to Edinburgh in winter, which is kind of a slightly crappy time to come to Edinburgh, but she made the best out of it, and we went to the beach and we went up Scott's Monument, and she actually made me visit places that I've never visited before, and you know, it's been my 6th year here, so you know, thank you Fran, and thank you for sending me this great care package from Chile. I never had any Chilean snacks, so I'm quite curious. I don't think I ever tried any of these. There are 3 from Nestle. So first of all, here we have this chocolate bar with a cute squirrel which doesn't want to focus. Yeah. And you can see that it's in German, which is a bit of a mystery, but why not? I think it adds to the charm of it. And it's obviously super duper smooshed because it came in one of those flat packages, but I don't mind, you know, as long as it tastes nice. Okay, so it's really tiny. It's 14 grams, so it's like a tiny chocolate that you would have in your pocket while you're like, I don't know, skiing or something, so you don't die. It's super smooshed, but you can see that it's still like solid, so it's a solid milk chocolate with nuts in it. I thought it would have hazelnuts in it, but it says almendras. So it sounds, from the text, it sounds like it has almonds in it. Yeah, someone please explain to me if I'm missing something, because the picture has hazelnuts, but the nut that's inside is definitely an almond, which is confusing, but this is enjoyable. Again, it's kind of like a Halloween sort of fun-sized treat. Okay, I kind of like the sort of retro-y sound to this, but it's gold. Super 8. You can see that in Chile they don't have the same system. You know, in Great Britain you get those traffic lights on food, and it says like if something is green, then you know it has a low amount of something. So like if you have like the amount of fats in green, then it means that it's a low-fat food. But here it just has these 3 ominous little like sort of stop signs, which basically says like high in fats, high in calories, high in saturated fats. Makes me feel super excited about this, but that's okay. I'm not, who am I kidding? I knew all of this anyway. Ooh. Okay, so this, it feels kind of light, and it is a wafer. I was just gonna say it looks like a wafer, and then it was broken in half, so that kind of spoiled the surprise for me. But you can see it seems like a wafer, and you probably know that us Central Europeans, by which I mean, you know, Germans, Czechs and Polish people, we love our wafers. It's nice, it's very sweet. I would say that the flavor of the filling is like milk. It's a sort of like almost like condensed milk sort of flavor. It doesn't have that much chocolatey flavor, as I can see. I had 8 years of Spanish. I can't really, you know, speak Spanish to save my life, but I can read some Spanish from chocolate covers. So yeah, practical. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's covered in chocolate. It says that it's, you know, covered in a chocolate flavored covering. Wow. Yeah, even more years of English and I still do things like that. Now, there's these guys. Also, it has this like scary little stop sign on it, high in sugar, but hey, compared to the wafer, it's not high in anything else, clearly. So these, to me, look like jelly babies. But if you know jelly babies, the classic sort of British jelly baby, it's that sort of like starchy type of jelly. It's not a gelatin jelly. I'm not sure if jelly babies have some amount of gelatin in them, but it's more of a starchy thing. And also their like cover is kind of starchy because they're made in that classic way of making candy when you don't use a form, like a rigid form, but you actually push the shape into some starch first and then you pour the mixture in it. See, like I know my candy stuff. I know how jelly babies are made. But this looks like good old marshmallows in kind of like funky colors. Oh my god, these smell so much like marshmallows I grew up with. Oh my god, and if you're Czech and you know Vexta, these smell like Vexta. Pretty much. They have a bit of like a tangy, fruity flavor to them. Yum, yum, yum. Which is really enjoyable. I love these. I wasn't expecting these to be like high on the list of my favorites from this package, but so far I maybe even like these the most. They're nice because they're normally a lot of marshmallows are just like purely sweet. They just kind of taste like foam and sugar, foam sugar and gelatin. These guys are really fruity as well. I find it interesting and enjoyable. Good job, Chile. And the last thing is this bar, which I'm gonna partially hide from you because it might have some politically incorrect implications. I realize that this word is totally fine in a word, you know, in a place that uses Spanish as a first language, but still probably I'm gonna flaunt it on my YouTube video just in case. Anyway, it's a small bar again. It has like 150 calories, which, you know, for a small bar is on the higher side of the spectrum. Ooh, damn, it's really shiny. Okay, so it's broken in half, and it's a cookie. Wow, I was not expecting that. So as you can see, it's a cookie. Oh. Yeah. You can see, so there's like a kind of a, seems like a butter cookie with some filling and covered in chocolate or some sort of, you know, chocolate flavored thingy once again. Okay, so this is really kind of blowing my mind here. And again, this sort of food reference is only gonna be interesting to you if you're Czech or Slovakian or perhaps Polish. But when I was growing up, my favorite kind of cookie was this. It's called polomacene sušenky or polomachenky, and it's basically a butter cookie half dipped in dark chocolate. Kind of like a sweet dark chocolate. It's important that it's not like a good quality dark chocolate, because there's a, you know, in some way it just kind of works with the butteriness of the cookie. This tastes exactly like that, plus the filling, and the filling doesn't have that too strong of a flavor. It's just kind of sweetening the thing up. But yeah, this is enjoyable. Just based on like the nostalgia level this brings up in me, and you know, this used to be just my favorite cookie of all time. Cool beans, guys. So those were some nice snacks from Chile. Once again, thank you so much, Fran. I'm now gonna go and edit and work, and possibly also go out and deal with all this sugar in my bloodstream. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.